This is video 8 of 8, the final video in the series Fall Colors from LaFollette to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the 2nd of November, 2018. As we continue into Pigeon Forge, we'll start picking up rain here shortly. This video is about 9.5 minutes long. You can see how the traffic is starting to bunch up in and around some of these businesses. Walmart has a place to the right over there. There's always a lot of traffic when you go by the entrance to Walmart. This fellow right here didn't know whether I was going to give him the right of way or not. He finally came out. There we just picked up a drop of rain on the lens. On the camera cover, which is covering the lens of the GoPro. Quite a few traffic lights. When you come into this part of Sevier County, coming into Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, be prepared for traffic. Not long ago, they completed, I don't know if this part was completed before the other part. I think it was. There was only like 2 or 3 lanes going out of Sevierville, and now the highway has been improved to the point to where if you get on the other side of Sevierville, the traffic moves a lot faster than it does down in Pigeon Forge, where we're at right now. I'm not an authority on the roads that they've been working on in Sevier County because I haven't been up here that much. I only know that it's a lot easier to get around up here than it was a couple of years ago. There's some pretty trees to the right. As we continue down into Pigeon Forge, this is video 8 of 8, the final video in the series that we did on the 2nd of November, 2018. Our intentions when we started from LaFollette was to do this video all the way to Maggie Valley, North Carolina. The weather didn't cooperate, so we had to end here in Pigeon Forge. Normally, when you're coming down this road, you can see the Smoky Mountains off in the distance. But today, they were completely socked in. We could have gone, but that wouldn't have accomplished anything, and I couldn't use my windshield wipers, and there was no way that I could continue without any windshield wipers. As we go down through here, as you play this video, you can stop it and start it to see some of the different places. Quite a few beautiful modern motels. Some of the music that you hear in Pigeon Forge is of an A1 quality. All of the musical performances in Pigeon Forge are excellent. So if you come to this area and you go for a live performance, you're going to be entertained by professionals. Not only the musicians and the singers, but also the people that do the sound. They have some of the best sound people in the industry in this part of the country. Of course, you know Dollywood is the major draw for Pigeon Forge. See the Titanic up there on the right? Hatfields and McCoy's. It's a dinner theater, I think. I've never been into some of these performances. I've never been into the Titanic. I'm really not a fan of most of this stuff. I like a good performance, a good live performance, but I'm not much anymore for amusements. And that has nothing to do with the excellence of the performance. That's all about me. I don't mean about me as me. I just, over the years, I kind of drifted away from wanting to see performances. But when I do go, my wife, she loves it. And when I go with her, I always enjoy it. But if it was my decision to go, I probably wouldn't go. I was trying to think of the last performance other than my grandkids appearing in productions at school. I think the last one that I went to was let me think now. I think it was the Dixie Stampede, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the meal, and I enjoyed the performance, and I did not regret that I went. But if it had been up to me, I probably wouldn't have gone. There's one performance, I think my wife and some of her girlfriends went, and they do Motown music. And my wife said it was one of the best performances that she had ever seen. And it's in one of the theaters here in Pigeon Forge. Now, see the rain? From here until this video ends, and it's going to end in about 1 minute and 55 seconds, the rain steadily increases to the point to where I could not see. And I told Pat, I said, I'm going to shut her down. We're going to, the first place that I can find to pull in, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And there's a gas station past this traffic light. I think this is where I turn in. I think it was a Shell station. Well, we've got about 1 minute and 12 seconds to go, so it must be a little farther down. I know by the time I pulled in, I could hardly see out my window. So that station, that Shell station right there to the right, that's where we pull in. I got in there before my windshield got covered to the point where I could see nothing. And we zip into here. Luckily, there was a large parking lot there. You can see the water standing. And I pull up. I get out of my car, walk to the front, and press the stop button. So long.